Good morning. It's me. It's your King Ginger, making sure his microphone is on. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday morning. I know that I am here. I'm awake. Um, sure, I look terrible, but I feel great, which is also not true. But it's prep school, so I'm gonna try to get back on track with this. No promises. That's my new thing. No promises. Um, so I have a couple things I would like to work on this morning because I don't have any games currently on my calendar. Probably till next month, um, when hopefully things will be have a little more direction in my existence. Oh snap! Look who's here.
Add me, you coward.
Is here. Did you say let me in, you coward?
I said, add me, you coward. First I wrote in the private chat, you son of a bitch, you started early because I showed up at 9:58, and I was like, what? It's already started.
Just barely.
I'm here.
Um, so I was just relaying how, yeah, no promises.
Life's duty, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it when we can. Duty.
We're doing what we can when we can and make the best of it. Beard, I got a couple things that I wanna do today. If you're down,
I saw that list.
yeah, I got a short list. So the first thing is I was watching someone talk about the new Ravenloft book, which apparently it's just a lot of like, hey, remember that other Ravenloft book we did? We just made it bigger. Which that's pretty shit.
Yeah, I watched Bob the Builder's video on it, and it was kind of like, yeah, like nostalgia's fine because like we love these settings, but like just trotting out the same crap kind of reskinned is like not cutting it.
I mean, hey, Super Spike.
Spike.
So like I guess it's weird to think that because I thought Van Ricken's Guide was a good book. I really did.
Yeah.
So to know that they just were like, well, let's just make it longer.
Yeah.
But bigger, more art.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bummer.
So say we all.
I mean, it's kind of what we do.
I kind of am just well, you know what? I'm not doing 5.5, so I really don't care. I don't have a dog in that fight. I was watching a Tom and Ben clip, and someone in the chat was lamenting the death of their one of their Warhammer games, and they were like, "Hey man, do you still have those old books, or did like the commissars show up and burn them?"
Yeah, right.
Because last I checked, you could probably still play those old editions if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any 5.5 updating for anything that I do.
I don't think I'm going to.
I mean, I feel like there's enough stuff out there that I'm interested in that I'm kind of like, yeah, we'll see if I come back.
Yeah. So, which brings me to, I was watching someone talk about it. I don't remember who it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the different types of horror that are represented in the book. And there was a type of horror that I don't think I've ever run a game for.
Okay.
And that is slasher horror.
Oh, interesting.
So my thought is this. All the players make 3 characters.
Yeah.
They're not really aware that it's what kind of horror game, or if it's just gonna be a straight up D&D, but there will be blood type of thing. They're on a wagon train and they make their way to like a place to stop, which looks to be like an old abandoned like campsite type of thing where people had camped over and over and over again. And then it just turns into a fucking Friday the 13th movie. And since everyone's got 3 characters, body count ensues. Body count. Body count. body count. This is where I would trot out a 5.5 monster. I watched this person. They said, "Why limit yourself to one of the three slashers?"
Yeah.
Like I would play mix and match between the three because there's definitely one that's like a Freddy slasher,
Mm-hmm.
one that's like a Jason slasher, and there's one that's like a Michael Myers slasher. So the Jason one is basically, I think it's called the Juggernaut.
Okay.
It has regeneration. It can shrug off damage. The Michael Myers one has like a teleport, so it can hit you and then it's gone. And the Freddy like slasher can make you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Attack you through your intelligence and your wisdom. So I think I want to run. So here's my kind of proposal. PCs make 3. What level would you put them at? Because I don't want it to be like, I want it to be less about a fight and more about like being smart and using different skills.
I mean, I think in that case it has to be at least level 3 or level 5 so that they have some sort of like skills that they could rely upon. But I don't think it can be bigger than that. Otherwise, they're going to try to fight. You know, like you get to level 7, you could start doing some damage, you know? I mean, to me, I think that maybe even level 4, so like all of the classes and subclasses have their college or, you know, whatever, their aspect.
I think I'm going to go 3 because then they get their fun stuff to play with. But the one thing the guy talked about, he was like, why slashers and certain monsters struggle to work in regular D&D is action economy. Because there's 4 players and they each have 2 actions. That's 8 actions against maybe 2 actions.
Yeah.
And you're just getting beat up. So he was like, and that's why I want to create it. I want to use it like a mini domain.
Yeah.
So it's like a 2-mile radius where these mists just roll in off a lake. And at that night, and it's just kind of like, oh, well, we can't leave until this thing is gone.
Yeah.
So I want to put some like discovery stuff in there, like a pseudo Jason cabin out in the woods, and find like, oh shit, like what did we stumble into? Where there's like full of trophies and old weapons and notes and things like that, like something taken from each person, and maybe finding a ghost at like in the lake or something, just little things that can kind of build a little bit of lore that this thing's been here for a while. PCs just happen to stumble into it, and now they can't get out until they trick this thing or they beat it. And by beating it doesn't mean they have to kill it, but they have to somehow chain it, kind of like Jason chaining him and putting him back in the lake type of thing.
Yeah.
So they're in like not a wagon train. What would it be called?
Caravan.
Thank you, sir. And stumble into a mini domain of dread where they are.
I think those are called domains of unease. So just a whittle dread.
Domains of discomfort. There's the other one too. That's the Fey one. Yeah. Domains of, I can't think what it's called, but
Domains of Delight.
Domains of Delight. So, which brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
Would you think that people would play this?
I think it needs a hook. I think it either needs to be an Extra Life. I think it'd be a killer Extra Life thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like to do it before Extra Life, like maybe like around Halloween and record it, and then being able to play it late at night.
I think that sounds good. I think people sign up for spooky stuff. You know, I also think that if like we figure it out ahead of time, I think that that's something that like, like Christy would be really into, and I think that like a lot of our regular folks, and I think that some of like the Spikes and Shaggies and the synthesoid humanoid robot boys, I think all good.
So a combination of abilities based on the 5.5, the 3 5.5 slashers, but would be inspired by Jason Voorhees or the I think the guy from what's the movie that came out a couple years ago that they're doing the sequel for? It's like a walking simulator.
Oh,
But in a violent nature, who's basically just a Jason-esque killer. But you follow him the whole movie, and there's no music. It's just ambient sound. And the kills are brutal. They are brutal. But he's Jason, for lack of. I mean, he even follows here's a disabled young boy who was done wrong and has come back, and is just kills.
Yeah.
All right. So that's kind of the start of that. It's a start.
Yeah.
Here's my other thing I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
Because I watched a video on the
we were talking about this.
Yeah, I watched a video on the Octessence.
Yeah.
Which is like Sidorak and those beings. Footfall messing with Sasquatch? I have no idea. I mean, I still, for Extra Life this year, I do want to run another Mount Monsters game. I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
But I think it'll have to do with the Mothman and Faraday cages. Because I don't know if you knew this or not, but you can capture Mothman in a Faraday cage.
Of course you can.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
So that the Octessence, if you take spells from them or abilities, they take things in return.
Yeah.
Unless you're so powerful that they really can't do that. So that Doctor Strange actually has to be very, very careful, or any Sorcerer Supreme, because the potential for letting one of them get their hooks in you. Hey, Shaggy.
What's up, Shaggy?
I've
summoned a Mothman with a lighthouse in 76. A cage would help.
It was a Monsters episode, and it was everything you dreamed it could be. So I'm trying to remember who everybody is. So the principalities are like the Vishanti, I believe.
Okay.
Who, supposedly grant the Sorcerer Supreme their power. But not really. Kidding. Because the current Sorcerer Supreme has basically been like, fuck off, I do what I want. The Eldritch would be like Kython. These are just examples because there's more than that. I think I misspelled Kython. Yeah. So yeah, if you're not reading the new Sorcerer Supreme book, it's interesting. I don't dislike it. I don't know that I completely like it though. So like extra dimensional lords can't really grant spells. So like Dormammu Balthak, Ragador, Valtor, none of them can really grant spells,
Uh-huh.
but they can empower.
Okay.
Gods are pretty self-explanatory, I think. And gods can't grant spells, but they can grant boons and they can grant power. They can grant like they did with the Wrecker. Luna Vashati.
That's really good.
That's very good. Like kudos to you on that one. That was big ups to you. You're winning. You're winning the stream right now. I don't remember. Do you remember who the Faltine are?
No, not really.
Let me look it up real quick because that's what the internet's for.
They're extra dimensional. Oh, are these the fire boys?
They're the flames of the Faltine.
Yeah.
So they're just fire, extra dimensional fire beings. They're extra dimensional beings, like almost like elementals.
Okay. Oh, Dormammu is a Faltine.
Well, I thought. Okay, hold on a second. So they can't grant power. Yeah, they can because they can. That doesn't make any. Okay, Marvel, clean up your goddamn.
Manipulate the forces of magic.
Does do you know? Can you think of anybody that Dormammu has granted power to in the mainstream Marvel universe? Did he? Because he didn't. Mordo already had power. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess the Hood. I didn't realize that. I'm not a big fan of the Hood, so I don't know much about that character. I just got a message privately from Beard that just said horsecock. Wow.
I would never. I'm being besmirched. My favorite kind of cracker. I'll see myself out. That's funny.
All right. Well, let's make our lists here. So my thought is this: is to place it either in Weird World because I really like that, or just straight up in time before time, almost like Conan, but not like the Avengers. What BC was that? What it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's the Vishanti. Because if you're reading the current Sorcerer Supreme book, it's Wanda Maximoff is the current Sorcerer Supreme. And she has basically told, because the Vishanti are like, you don't get to be Sorcerer Supreme. And she's like, go fuck yourselves. The Vestiments chose me. So well, how is Balthak also a principality? Huh. I'm gonna have to do more digging on this rather than turn this into a watch Ben do look-ins on the internet.
Yeah,
Um,
we love watching Ben's do lookings. That's what some of us show up for.
not everybody though, not everybody. So let's
Well,
get to the
of the people that are watching, we're happy to watch Ben's do because we just talk during it. You know what I'm saying?
the Octessence. There's 8. I know that.
Okay.
I just can't remember who all of them are. Like I said, I know that it's like, oh hey, it's Sidorak. I know it's Icon. I think Ragador. Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragador. But they're mainly like pretty fucking evil.
Yeah.
Actually, surprising enough, Sidorak is Watum. Sidorak is one of them that is not overly evil.
Yeah.
He's just like, I like destruction. In fact, if you read the 9 Deaths of Spider-Man, you get a really interesting. So both that cannot both be a principality as well as a member of the Octessence, and maybe he can.
I mean, the crazy part is that he's both Balf and Nutsack. I'll see myself out.
You son of a gun. So that's that. Those are the. I hate you.
I think that may be my best joke of the day. I don't think
it's pretty good.
I don't think I'm gonna exceed that. I don't think it was as good as. I don't think it was as good as the joke earlier, but you know.
So I'm about to see. So apparently, you can be a member of the Octessence and be a principality. The Octessence is just like an assembly of principalities. Also, I didn't know that there's a story. I think it's during Perez and Busick's Avengers run.
Mm-hmm.
That's like called First Day or something like that, where all of the Octessence pick a bearer of their totem and decide like, oh, now's the time.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
So the thought is like, okay, everybody picks something that they're getting something from, like whether it's, hey, I want to wield the wand of Watum and be a wizard boy, Larry, and like do stuff for the Octessence or the principality, where it might be like, hey, because I think it's Icon who wants everything dead. They're just a complete nihilist, whereas Sidorak needs things to exist to destroy. So Sidorak is like, that's why they were kind of like figured out they wanted Jugs to be a hero, because their explanation was like, oh, heroes destroy way more things than villains do. I found you all destroy and then you have regret, so that's way better for me. But now Sidorak holds up Earth, because Spider-Man basically,
it's like Atlas,
kind of, but like in a mystical fashion.
Interesting.
He destroys Peter Parker, and at the end of it, that's the last battle in that 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, and he realizes that he's being shamed by a mortal.
Yeah.
And so he basically takes Peter's place, mystically holding up Earth. And when Peter goes to Doom and basically it's like, what the fuck did you just put me through? Doom's like, I did that because I knew you'd win. Because you're the most honest person I know. And Sidorak is, if nothing else, full of pride and hubris, and could not stand to be defeated by a mortal.
Yeah.
And have his children defeated by a mortal. So I knew that this would be the way to basically take him out of the fight. Yeah. That's a good series. It really is. It's fun in the So yeah. Um, so I don't know if Dormammu was around at this time, but I mean, it's easy to be like, okay, this person was Dormammu the third, because I think Dread
Yeah.
Dormammu might be a like a title.
Dormammu has a brother too.
I knew he had Umar, his sister.
Yeah, apparently that he's got a brother as well.
But it could just be like, oh, I'm one of Zeus's many
Oh.
champions.
Now, apparently, Umar is Dormammu's
Cousin,
twin sister.
his sister.
It says Umar was spawned along with her older twin brother Dormammu by
Yeah.
Sinifer, a Faltine clan leader.
I thought that was. Have you ever read the Defenders book that the guys who did the JLI run did?
Oh no, that sounds good though.
It's a mini series, and basically Umar screws the Hulk into submission.
Umar the Unrelenting.
Yeah, she's like, basically, she sexes Hulk into submission.
Wow.
And when Banner shows up, she's like, I don't want anything to do with you. What? Bring back the green one. But even Hulk is like, lady, take it down a notch.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's Namor, Strange, Silver Surfer, and Hulk.
Maybe I have read that. Is
Oh,
that when they like restarted it?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just a mini series.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very much in the same vein as Justice League International. So if you like that type of stuff, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Some people don't. I find Keith Geffen and Kevin McGuire to be very funny.
Yeah.
All right. So what are our thoughts here, chat and Beard?
I mean, I think it sounds fun. I think that we have to find the people that will play in that space, that have knowledge of that space, for it to like
play with me in this space.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think this is like right up like a Matt and a Mitch.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think it sounds
maybe a warrior.
I would play.
What system though? Because I want it to be something with a low barrier. So I know we were watching who was talking about it? We were watching something together. And they had a system and you were losing your mind over like,
well, I just like the one dice, depending on how proficient you are or how healthy you are. That like you have to get a 4, and that, you know, at first level you only start with a D4, but as you go up you get higher potential dice, but then as you're injured you go down a level.
Yeah, rather than using hit points, you just lose dice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is my thought. What if you have a very simplistic, like you have strength, you have dex, you have con.
Yeah.
Or let's even take con out. Strength can be the same as con.
Yeah.
It's your strength of body. You have dex and con, or dex and strength, and then you have like something that smushes intelligence and wisdom together.
Yeah.
Just like smarts.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically overpower.
Kind of, yeah. And then you just have like some type of charisma stat, which is like your social interaction stat. You start off with like 20.
Energy, fighting, and strength.
Yeah.
And then intellect was the other one.
And you start off with a D20.
Yeah.
And when you take damage, it's just all skill checks. And then skills, rather than having a pool of skills to pick from, we do it more like you tell me what you want to do, and then I assign it a dice and a difficulty. So a stat and a difficulty. It's like super streamlined. And when you take damage, depending on like, oh, you know, you have leg injury, so that affects your dex. You get smashed in the body that doesn't affect your speed. That's a strength loss, and you go from a 20 to a 12, from a 12 to a 10. I know that 20 to 12 is a huge leap,
Yeah.
but I mean, generally, everybody has a plan until they get smacked in the mouth.
Yeah.
So, um, and then once you hit D2, that means you can't do anything with that ability. So, like if you're at a D2 for your strength, it means you can't take another hit or you're out of the fight.
Yeah.
And you can't fight back. But let's say you take you're down to D2 in smarts. I mean, that would be like full Hulk rage.
Hmm.
You know,
I think that you could make it even simpler and just like it's you're that dice is to roll for whatever you have, right? Because if you're getting punched in the face, like your intellect can still be high, but your ability to like utilize that intellect is going to be lower. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't come up with a grand plan when you're trying to like avoid being bludgeoned, you know?
yeah.
Plus like people aren't going to make you stupider, you know, like I mean I mean they could, right? I mean they could target your head or something like that, but
Well, like a psychic attack
yeah.
to make you go sleepy.
Yeah.
So, like,
But I
if
mean, you know, in that case, you're also not going to be able to like just like autopilot strength fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's
that
more
would be
like when Hulk goes into just savage Green Hulk type of thing.
yeah, but I think that we're dealing with complexities like on a case by case basis then. And to me, I think that the way that it makes it easier is just to
Beard says the way to make it easy, and then he leaves. Well, you know, we could go is body, smarts, looks, and energy. Everyone starts with a D20 in the. He's back, baby.
I don't know what's going on. I think I'm finally going to have to ditch Firefox. It's being so buggy, and I like it in terms of my ability to have more privacy, but it's just fucked. Anyway. Yeah. Are you playing music in the background?
I am. I don't know why this does this. I
can hear it. Yeah.
Can you tell what it is, or is it just noise?
I mean, I can't necessarily pick it out, but I can hear like a voice singing.
Okay. Well, if you can't tell what it is, then I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay.
If it's just background noise, I don't care. But yeah, that's so annoying. I don't know why that does that. Because it's not like it's playing through speakers or anything. It's just
no, it's really weird.
It does that with everything. Like I don't know why this particular system does that, but type until reaching a D2. When they become not inert, we'll just say unable to fight, but they can assist by giving their D2 to others. That work?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I push it down to like body, smarts, looks, and energy. Skills are simply what the PC wants to do, and then the GM assigns that to a stat, a PC can negotiate it to be negotiate another stat to be used within reason. This is kind of like I do in D&D now, where people might say, I want to make a medicine check or a health, whatever it is, whatever the stat or the stat is, but say I want to use strength because I saw someone using that for, like, I had to set a bone in a D&D game, and I was like, well, this makes no sense for me to use wisdom. Wisdom would be like, I know what's going on. Strength would be actually being able to do it.
Sure.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's genius. So also on that same note, I'm thinking about doing the take a 10, take a 20 going forward.
Say it again.
Allowing my players to do the take a 10, take a 20.
What? I don't know. Take a 10, take a 20. Could you?
It's a Pathfinder thing more than anything else. I think it was maybe a 3.5 thing where PCs could say, I'm going to spend like a little bit of time on this, so I'm going to take a 10. Like on a history check means they get an auto 10.
Oh, okay.
And if they're like, I'm going to spend a bunch of time on this, they would get an auto 20.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, so like if they have a good modifier, they could just say, I'm going to take a 10, and like it's enough for them to get a success. Yep. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
So like in a library researching something.
Sure.
And they're like, well, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to choose to be here for a while. So I'm going to say I'm going to take a 10.
Gotcha. Okay.
I really forgot how much I liked that part of Pathfinder.
That's really good. Yeah.
And how much it might speed some things up. And Cassandra and I were having a discussion about this, and she was very much like, well, I would just take a 20 on everything.
But you have to be like, that's like taking a long rest type of time, you know?
That's what I was saying. Like that makes that then things are going on without you.
Yeah. Which is also, I mean, super interesting, you know?
Well, that's like one thing that,
yeah.
I can't remember who it was I was watching and what exactly they were talking about, what game or system.
Yeah.
But it was something with a clock where, you know, there's multiple things going on, and they were talking about players like dealing with one thing and them having to be very, very much explaining to them like, hey, if you're doing this other stuff is going on without you.
Sure.
These bad guys aren't just setting like, you know, stagnant NPCs waiting for you to come deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving forward. And I was like, oh, you know, it's something big in Beyond the Wall. There's entire like charts. You choose like 3 enemy factions at the beginning of the game, and they all have like a flow chart where they're like, oh, if you're dealing with the undead in the cairns, that's great. But the lizard men are, while you're doing that, they're taking that game to do their shit while you're over there. So when you come back, they've already made one step closer to what they want. And I like that a lot.
Yeah. What are other house rules like that? You know, I mean, we've used escalation. We've done like the confirm for a double nat 1 or double nat 20 for like, you know, insta kill or like mega fuck up, you know. I was trying to think of some of the other kind of in-house things that we've used. Or if Shaggy or Spike or anybody have good things.
That's a good question.
You know, I like a lot of the ones that help to someone I saw did you can quaff a potion as a bonus action. You roll for it, like for how much you get from the thing. But if you use an action, you get max benefit.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
I like that a lot.
I was like, that's super interesting. Another one was if you roll a nat 20 on initiative, rather than like just being at the top, you can choose where you go after everybody rolls initiative. And if you roll a nat 1, the DM gets to choose where you go.
Oh shit.
I was like, that's interesting from a story perspective, you know?
Okay, let me get those down. I want to add this to my game. So you can take a potion as a bonus action
And you roll for it.
and roll for the result.
Yeah. But if you use
or
a full
you
action,
can use an action and quaff
max.
a potion and get the max result. I love that.
Yeah.
And then the other one was if you roll a
20 on
crit
initiative.
on initiative,
Yeah. 20, you get to choose after
get
everybody.
choose where you go in the order after everyone else.
Yep. And if it's a 1, the DM gets to choose for you.
How would you say that? After everyone else's
Rolls. Yeah.
initiative is stated.
Yeah.
If you roll a crit fail, the DM chooses for you.
Yeah.
Those are both great.
I was trying to remember some of the other ones that were like really good.
That's phenomenal. I really do like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Should we get to the business end of things?
Sure. Yeah.
I think we should roll up a new crew, just
I think so.
for nothing else, just like practice.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get out our rolling stats, our book.
Yeah.
All right.
We do it. We're doing it.
So we're busting out the 5 parsecs from Coruscant book, which is no different from the 5. Well, it's slightly different than the 5 parsecs from home book. It's just Star Wars on top of these rules. This is a skirmish game, co-op skirmish game, or solo skirmish game. You can do it either way. It's just built around making crews in space and doing crew stuff.
Yeah. Making crews and drinking brews.
Yeah.
Brews, we mean blue milk.
It's story based, so it's a what they would call a narrative skirmish game, where the story after you do a battle and stuff, there's a lot of dice rolling for like what happened afterwards. It's like so I love the games, the Joe McCullough games like Stargrave, Frostgrave, all those games. Rangers of Shadow Deep. Oh, are you just not gonna load today, buddy? Let's do this then. This is a little more towards the storytelling end even than those. So those are very storytelling centric. Some people have complained about the combat being very simplistic in these games, and I'll be honest, that's fine with me.
Right. Super. That's not what I'm there for.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that's the important thing too, is like thinking about the system, thinking about like what you value. I mean, I think that some people live for the combat in RPGs and some people live for the story, and everybody else is some mix in the mix, but yeah. Anyway.
All right. Okay, so we are going to. Do you want to roll all 6 crew people at one time per table, or one at a time and go back through?
I don't know. I mean, what's more fun?
I don't have a preference. I like both fashions. And as always, people in the chat, feel free to roll your own crews at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty open. I'm trying to see if I have my dice down here.
Just need them D100 babies.
D1 hundos. Yeah, I got hundos. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. Let's go in individual. Oh, so you're saying like we roll X number of times
to get, so we roll 6 times on each table.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds great.
So do you want to do them one at a time, or do all 6 at like do one table for everybody and then do one table for, or you want to do one character and then come back and do the second?
Let's do one character at a time if that's
all
okay.
Right. So first things first, you need to roll a D100.
Wow. I got a 50, a straight up 50.
Straight up 50 is a human.
Human. Let's see.
Or near human.
Yeah.
D1, we're not common aliens, so we don't do that. I don't think we do that one. No. Background table, D100.
Ooh, 38. Coruscant Undercity.
Ooh.
Ooh, and a +1 low-tech weapon. Look at
that. Low tech, right?
Yeah, low-tech weapon.
All righty. You're going to then roll on a class table.
19.
You are a soldier.
Combat skills. It's the opposite of me. +1
credits, plus D6 credits, plus +1 combat skills, +1 D6 credits. Okay. Next up, we're not going to worry about these right now. We're not going to worry about these right now. We're going to worry about these right now. Is that everything for character creation?
I think so.
Like I said, I do really like the art in the My Parsecs game.
Yeah.
And I do need to sit down and just read everything again. The problem is I'm having really bad retention problems.
Yeah.
I read and then I'm like, I read this thing, but I don't remember a fucking thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it gets down to like ship tables. And so here's the thing. One of the things that always starts off the game is you don't own your ship.
Yeah, you have to like...
Yeah, you're in Hawk.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons you're doing the jobs you're doing.
That's great. That's so good.
So that's, to me, is very interesting, like to start off with, like, your crew is doing shit because you owe money.
Yeah.
Which I think is an interesting way to start things. I know when we did before, it was this whole idea that we did a starting world, we did like the faction work for that, and then I started to kind of go in, and one of the things for problems we rolled was that there was a dangerous cult, and I used the devotees of Myrrh, which is the Sith cult.
Yeah.
There was an out of control tax collector. Well, we were so far out, the Commerce Guild still exists, so that's who's infiltration by external forces, because we rolled for all this.
Yeah.
The Empire. What is the planned export? Nothing whatsoever. That's what we rolled. Here's the system and the planets in the system and information, because I believe we used a book for that, but we also found this.
Oh, fun.
And this is really cool. Wait for it to generate here. I guess we'll refresh.
Refresh.
Enhance. They're making me like have to pump it up before. Be like, oh, it's worth the wait. It's totally
it is. It's gonna be so good. Oh man, we love it. It's great.
Oh, I got a phone call this morning at like 8:30.
Yeah.
Someone asking if it was the same person who worked at a certain company, and this is like 2 jobs ago, and I was like, yeah. And they were looking for help finding something, and I was like, first I was like, how did you get my phone number?
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, okay, well, you want to do this, and you want to call these people, and you want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Is this? Are we still going? Are we still generating? Also, I love when you hit X on these and they still don't go away.
Yeah.
So anyway, we can come back to this.
Yeah.
But anyway, apparently everything is like being a butt today.
Womp womp.
I don't know if it's because I've had it.
Always a human, never hut. Oh, it's Spike rolled.
Oh, you got a 41, sir?
I feel like that should be our. Well, we'll have to go through. Okay, so we got our first dude.
Well, let's do this really quick. We're going to close these and reopen them. Yeah, this was the book we used. Every star is an opportunity.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can hear someone shredding.
Yeah, it's I believe it's The Red and the Black by Blue Oyster Cult is what's playing in the background, which is a great song.
Yeah.
It's about the Canadian Mounties, which is weird. So let's not do that. We're going to go through and grab these 2 books again. Where? Books. It would be probably in the book section. And we're going to open these and throw it all the way down here. I'm going to go back. Go here. And I haven't looked at the Alderaan book.
Okay.
But I've heard good things. But I kind of just like I heard it's way more granular than this one, but I'm kind of like, I don't need it to be more granular.
Yeah.
So, Spike rolled a 41. Spike would be a Mon Cal. No, I did it back. Spike would also be a human.
Or humanoid.
Or humanoid, yeah. Near human. All right, Beard. Let's do our second one.
All right. 35.
Another near human.
Yeah.
So here's one of the things I have with this. An issue I have with this book.
Yeah.
If you're playing, and you're playing a game where you're way the fuck outer rim.
Yeah.
There's gonna be less humans. Period.
Yeah.
That's just how that works. So let's see what theirs looks like. Like, you can tell how much more granular this is. This is almost 200 pages long.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, they were talking about like choose a campaign tone, choose starting tracks. I mean, that's all cool. Maybe something definitely to take from. But can we find the actual building a character? Crew creation. Okay. Yeah, they're doing all the way to just 1 to 45. I would say if you're all the way out on the rim, I would say 1 to 35. Beard's gone, isn't he? 1 to 35. And then I would put 35 to 70, 70 to 90 is probably how I would break that down a little bit more. That's just me. All right.
Just team.
That's just me, baby. We don't need alien. We don't need uncommon alien. We don't need droid. Background table.
34.
34 is your drifter, baby.
Drifter and gear. +1 gear. I'm a drifter, daddy. Ooh.
Don't ever say that again. You're banned from saying that.
I saw a worst promo ever. It was like someone in Evolve, and it was this girl that said like all the wrestlers. What was it? It was something just terrible. It was like something like all the girls, I'm the one who stepped out of the page of a manga, and you will notice me. Ooh. I think that's the entire promo. It was not good.
That's pretty rough, huh? Pretty rough stuff, guys.
That's what happened like after she wrestled the match.
I mean, I get it. Make yourself different.
Yeah.
Do something different. But at the same time, I'm like, is that really the different you want to be?
Just a caricature. Yeah.
I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do to be recognized.
Yeah.
But that's probably not the way I would say is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure because they're now owned by the E, someone in the back was like, yeah, this is it. This is the thing. This is what the kids like now.
Ooh, woo. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, woo.
This will make them wrestle horny.
Yep. It will make them wrestle.
That does feel super indie-rific.
Yeah.
Like not a good way. All right, roll me for your class, baby.
16.
Slicer.
Ooh, a drifter slicer.
And you get a +1 combat skill. Really?
I was a slicer like my father before me.
And you get a
wafer thin meats.
Dontrell.
Ooh, you will recognize me.
I hate you. So there's patrons and rivals, and patrons are the people that give you things to do. Rivals are like repetitive enemies who can cause you issues throughout your time. So something else I really like about this, I believe that was it for this. Yeah. Yep. What's this look like when we get to that? I do like this. That this thing goes in and changes like the starting value.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is interesting to me. Upgrade toward advancement. Anyway,
Yeah.
interesting stuff there. But let's get back to bid. Let's get back to business, baby.
I like. I was scrolling through because I was in the Dropbox. The oh son of a. Yeah, I dropped my dice. Yeah. Hey, who you good get? I gotta find my dice. Yeah. Yeah. It's not good. Yeah. I hate this. All right, who you gotta move? Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. Okay, good.
Ah.
And Doug made Ken Anderson a 0-0-0 stat line on the Mindy.
The reality is, I can't argue.
Bless up. Yeah. All right. Next.
Yeah. D100.
An 85.
85 is a droid ski.
Love it.
I say it can't be under 50 the whole time.
No.
Although they do say sometimes you can go in and just just pick based upon the miniatures you have.
Yeah.
Because this is a game that is built to be miniatures agnostic.
Yeah.
And it's built to be like, what do you have on hand in small starting investment?
Yeah.
Which I do like. All right, droid, roll me the D100.
32.
Protocol droid.
Nice.
What you get for this? You count as two crew members when assigned to find the patron and trade actions. I'm not going to write this down because this is too much for my brain right now. Unless I can't grab it. Protocol droids also have 6+ armor save due to their robotic parts.
Well, just screen cap that little bit and then just copy paste it into your doc.
Well, I mean, we can just go in and grab it too when we need it.
Sure.
Yeah. Background.
75.
75.
Endor.
You're from Endor.
+1 toughness, +1 story point.
+1 story point. Class.
92.
You're a student/cadet.
Wow, a young boy droid.
And you get a rival. Right? +2 XP and a rival. Yeah, that is it. All right, we're back to the top of the pop. All right, roll me that D100.
79.
79 is a common alien.
Nice.
We need to do this. We need to fix this. Yes. All right. Common alien. Roll me a D100.
94.
94, you're a weak way.
Wow.
All right. Which is we have to go and do all this stuff. I need to find fillable PDFs where we can drop this stuff in.
Yeah.
Give me the background D100.
24.
Space station, you get a +1 gear. Then we get your class table.
28.
Hired gun.
Oh,
+1 combat, +1 military.
yes.
+1, what do we say? Combat.
+1 military? No. That's not a thing.
Yeah, military weapon.
Oh, military weapon.
Okay. Who is next on our trip through making a crew?
Ooh. 98.
Bet that's an uncommon alien. Uncommon. Okay. Roll a D100.
87. Man, all of a sudden I'm rolling way up there.
Republic clone.
Cool. Yes. We love it.
This is pretty awesome. All right. Roll me a background.
2.
Corellia.
Oh.
+1 savvy, +1d6 credits.
Savvy and D6 crit.
All right. Then we go down to your your class table.
5.
Holy shit. Colonist.
Oh.
+1 savvy, +1 luck.
Someone got out of the game, but we dragged him back in. Just when we thought they were out.
Luck. All right. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one.
All right. 81.
I think that's droid, maybe? 81 is a droid.
Nice.
Give me that droid roll. If you roll protocol droid, we're rolling that again.
49.
Assassin droid.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Background.
39.
39.
Ooh, Coruscant Undercity.
We didn't get that. We got that before. Do you want to keep it, or you want to re-roll?
We got Coruscant Undercity before?
For your very first dude.
Oh. No, I think that's good. I think having a connection point is good. Story-wise, I think that like those two people could be closer than the other people. Or maybe they've worked together longer.
Fair.
Next roll is 15.
Slicer.
Don't want another slicer, though.
Okay. Roll again.
How about a 77?
Mechanic.
Oh, a double duty. A droid, assassin droid mechanic? Hell yeah. I like the idea that he like
Yeah, +1 reaction, +1 gadget. You like the idea that what?
that he like goes around like turning other droids into assassin droids, just like he's always trying to reprogram the protocol droid to like.
Or he's like a member of the Gotra, like he's recurring. Oh, this is good too.
Buddy comedy. Oh, maybe they want to shoot each other on sight for a job gone wrong. Nice. Or a buddy comedy. They hate each other. You know the game is going to turn into comedy no matter what.
I think that this is something that I'm very excited about when it comes to Zero Company.
Yeah.
Is I was watching something where they were talking about, the bonds system in the game.
Yeah.
You can definitely, and I have not played a ton of XCOM. I've played a lot of other games that are based on XCOM,
Yeah.
like Octung Cthulhu and things like that.
Mhm.
I have all the XCOM games. I've just never taken the time to play them. But I really like
Hey, Mitch.
Mitch.
Running late for school. You're never late for school. You're neither early nor late. You arrive precisely when you mean to.
Yeah, and school hasn't existed for a while. I like the idea of having groups that while they work together, they don't necessarily have to like one another. I like the idea that
Sure.
there is an Umbaran and a clone soldier in this. I like the idea that Zero Company is basically like it's a conglomeration of forces working together, not because they want to, and they're on two different sides of a war, but because there is a enemy that is causing problems for both of them. And I think too, if you're out on the outer rim at the beginning of the Empire's big push, you're probably not like always going to be working with people that you necessarily trust or like, or where it may be. Milch, Miach, Star Wars name. Do you have names for these people, Beard?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to have beautiful names for them.
All right. Do you have a name for this first near human?
Yes. His name is Don John.
You could call them Yogat Miach. That's a Star Wars ass name.
I think so too. I
was listening to an older, or a couple weeks ago, Mim Bim Bam, and they were making fun of Star Wars names. And they said that George and His Beautiful Dream, if you can just use curse words, but you just have to change them just enough.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. So, okay, you were going with what?
I think Donjon, Donjon, Selwick, Celwik.
Okay.
The Drifter.
I think you got to get Yogat Miach.
Yogat is going to be the Drifter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's too perfect. Protocol droid.
It's going to be. I'm putting in the chat.
Why are you putting it in the chat, Beard?
Just so you can.
These are ones we just rolled up, Mitch. Literally moments ago. Perfect.
Yes. Just so you can copy and paste. I thought it'd be easier.
Let me bold these guys' names so we know they are. Yeah, Mitch, we just rolled up. I think we're just rolling up crews right now, just trying to get a good feel for the game a little bit in that fashion. We haven't played yet, so it's been, we just haven't. And so it's not bad.
Like that.
So, and this is a nice thing about Star Wars is there's not just IG IG series assassin droids.
Yeah, there's HKs, there's
Yeah.
the BTs,
There's ones way further back than that.
yeah, the
Well,
SDs, the old
Hi-
like CIS assassin droids.
I think even like Heisinger might, that class of Heisingers, which is like friggin' from the High Republic era,
Yeah.
might also fall in that category. You could go anywhere you want with it. What's your weak ways name?
Oh, that's a good.
And see, I know you love you some weak ways.
I know.
This was kind of fortuitous,
and it makes it harder to like come up with a good.
Who? And then we got to figure out who's your captain. You got decisions to make here, son.
Let's call him. Let's call him Plear.
Okay.
PLIR.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
Shabutta Neglect.
oh, no. Gosh.
Shabutta Neglect is a great Star Wars name.
Shabutta Neglect is pretty funny.
Neglect. All right, what'd you say the name was?
Plear.
PLERA or P
PLIR.
PLIR.
Klish.
Shabutta.
Sure, yeah, you could be Shabutta.
Shabutta Neglect is.
Shabutta Neglect.
It almost sounds like a band name, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's such a good name. Well, I'm going to be at this if the assassin droid was named. All right, we got a Republic clone and an assassin droid.
I think that the Republic clone, I think his name should be Whopper.
Like the Burger King?
Or the candy.
Or that's a Whopper.
Yeah. And he's CT.
Oh, hold on. CT
300
8.
9.
Oh, damn. I love it. All right, last one, assassin droid.
I mean, we could go for
Just
the
for a playoff shea butter because weak white skin. Oh, that's good.
I think that we could go for this if we want to go themed.
Little buddy named Cheese.
Heck yeah.
Cheese.
Jeez.
Wait, would he be a CT from Corellia though?
Oh.
I can't. CTs are just clone troopers.
Yeah.
So that's why. What's the other designation? TK. What's TK stand for? I can never remember.
I think that's trooper. I think those are all Empire troopers, not clones.
I know, but what's this? Because CT stands for clone trooper.
I don't know. Trooper Corps?
Let's find out. Let's see what designations in Star Wars. What are?
It says there's no official name for it. Or
just means standard Galactic Empire Stormtrooper. CT is clone troopers. CC is clone commanders. FN is First Order, and then there's things like DS for Death Trooper, ST for Scout Troopers, FS for Flame Troopers.
Okay.
And then there's the operating number. Interesting.
Yogat Mitch is my childhood rap name. Mitch, this is a new group. I don't know if Ben said that, but this is we're just rolling up a new group for Funzos.
Okay, just makes it sound more racist. Molotov!
What's up, Bunny? How are you? How are your glasses? I'm working on kicking my crud. I woke up with a wicked headache, but I took some Excedrin migraine, so I'm making it through.
It's wicked cool.
Just a man making his way in the galaxy.
Do we want to roll up a ship just for the funsies of it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Why would we not? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What do you think I came here for? Tiddlywinks? No.
All right. So there's traits, which would be ancient hyperdrive, customizable, old ship, or weapons.
Oh, wait. Okay, we have to change. I'm sorry. I screwed up. The SD assassin droid is the spidery one. We can't. It's not. I can't call it that. He's got to be a different. He's got to be a different series.
Okay, will you figure that out? But let's roll up for. Why don't you roll a D100 for our ship?
Someone in the stream. Anybody in the stream? I went. Do you know that the BNP stands for play? I love you, Mitch. That's funny.
What'd you get? What'd you roll up?
Oh, I asked if somebody wanted to in the stream wanted to roll. I didn't want.
Oh no, someone else in the stream can roll too.
Yeah, if anybody's got D100 or wants to roll D100, I'm trying to think this up. I was thinking maybe we do an HK, the old like ones that look like they have a helmet, the kind of like Darth Vader-y looking one would be good.
Let me take a quick peek.
Like 47 is like the kind of reptilian looking one, and 87 is the older school. 47 was Jedi hunters, but 87 is more broad, and I like the 87.
I like the ones that have like the
82 from Spike.
That have like the flat sphere heads. I can't remember what series they're from. So you wanted to use an HK? There's also DX series. Do we lose Beard? We did lose Beard. Oh, so 82 is a Y2 or YT 2000 light freighter. 31 is a Sorosa personal luxury yacht 3000. Beard, what do you think?
A YT 2000 or what? What was the other one?
Or a Sorosa personal luxury yacht 3000.
Oh. I don't know. I have to look up the luxury cruiser. Oop. 2000. Oh, interesting. I kind of like the luxury yacht. The luxury yacht is kind of goofy, and I like that. During the Clone Wars, they were concealed with weapons to better protect themselves against separative attacks. Pirate Captain Hondo Onaka piloted a luxury 3000 space yacht dubbed Fortune and Glory, while undercover as Reiko Hardeen, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi purchased a personal luxury yacht 3000 from a Bith starship dealer on Nal Hutta. The Varlik organization used a personal luxury yacht to steal Lando Calrissian's personal puffer pig from his farm on Lothal. I think good. Although I'm not seeing a 2,000, I'm only seeing a 3,000. Where's it? What is a 2,000 look like?
Oh, it's a 3,000. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, all right, we got that now.
So it's got. I love how one of the stats is debt. It's got a 35 debt and a 30 hull. It's got. Its trade is customizable. So your brother or Matt can go to town on it.
Mm-hmm.
And its component is a hyperdrive generator. Which I don't know what components are. If that's what you need. Some ships come with a component already installed. Okay, it's just something that's installed. Those are gear, weapons and 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 gear. Starship components.
All right, I've got it. Our assassin droid is going to be a BT unit, which is like whatchamacallit, from Darth Vader. What's his name? BT-1 and 000. So it's like it looks like kind of an R2 unit. You know what I'm talking about? The like things. We call him BTUU. So he's BTW.
BT what?
BTUU. Like BTW. I like. Plus mechanic, I love that. Like, because he fixes, like R2 fixes things, like he can fix things.
Yeah.
A Blastomech prototype. Does enough to pass as an Astro, but it's primarily a cover. It's a specialized assassin droid. That's sick. I love this.
This is what you spawned. This is what you did. Super Spike is just out here doing the Lord's work.
BT. Ooh.
He's got two little robotic mechanic hands that come out and they just do this.
And they go.
God.
All right. And his catchphrase would be pain in the chubies. Something that's very similar. Very annoying, similar to the real world offensive idiot and pain in the ass / butt.
He only speaks in Huddies.
That's funny. So
All
I'm
right.
not sure if by spearhead droids you meant the ones from the Clone Wars series, but those are IG series. Yeah. Fixes other droids just so he can see them suffer more. That's so good.
Do we have a name for a ship? I know someone up in the chat offered a good one.
I think I lost it when
something obsolescence.
Failed obsolescence.
Do we want to go with that?
I mean, could be.
It was failed obsolescence.
I feel like calling it the failed obsolescence might go. I feel like we need something that's a little. I like the obsolescence.
I wonder if there's a good Star Wars ship name generator out there we can pull from.
I don't know.
Star Wars ship name generator. Okay, fantasy name generator. Let's try you out and see what you got for that ass. The Dathomir Invader, the Bloodlust, the Duro Berserker, Rhodian Behemoth, Falline Challenger. These names suck.
Yeah, that's dumb. We should call it the Jolly Obsolescence. It's like the Jolly Roger, but dumber.
Let's see. What about this one? Does this one give us anyone? Free Rockford. We just call it the Rockford File.
The Rockford Fosgate.
IKS Northern Hawk. I like that actually. The Star Treader. The Rimward Rubicon is kind of cool. The Velocity.
We can't use Rimward. We can't use Rim. That's not good. That's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. Bad things are going to happen.
I like the Dark Ambition as a name. I really like the Wisp Barge.
Dark Ambition is...
Cutter's a good name. Invictus is a good name. The Wayfarer is a good name.
Invictus is I think already the name of a Imperial.
Yeah. The Slim Mustang is a good name.
Slim Mustang. God.
The Stealthy Berlin.
The Stealthy Berlin.
Yeah. The Puddle Jumper. I really like that name too. The Heart of Farragut.
I guess what are these guys like? What's their group like? What's their vibe? You know, like is it more of a pirate vibe? Is it more of a gunrunner vibe? Is it more of a Robin Hood vibe? Is it a like? Do we have that? Because I think that would help.
I thought there was a chart that told us why they're together.
Yeah.
Here's the world building too we have to do. Maybe we'll save that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big old Minoc boy. Hi.
Hi.
Loot. Okay, there's got to be a... Let's go just look at the table of contents, huh?
Sure.
It may not be, and we may have to actually look at the other book for this.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take a look. Wise We Togethers. Crew composition, no. That's the classes, I think. Yeah. So backgrounds, motivations, class, crew equipment, ship details. Flavor details. Roll in the crew table below. These rolls are purely to add character and will not influence gameplay. They are, however, highly recommended.
Cool.
The Poodoo Pontoon is good as well.
Poodoo Pontoon.
Oh, is a Puddle Jumper is a name and another thing? That sucks. I really like that name.
Yeah.
The Excellent Dewback is good.
76.
Mutual protection in a hostile universe. Now roll again.
Okay. 42.
Hardened rebels.
Interesting. Mutual protection in a dangerous galaxy. And we're hardened rebels. Mitch rolled a 3.
Mitch, yours would be on that table. Hired by a random member of the group.
Oh, interesting. Or lovable rogues. Ooh. I mean, we are lovable rogues. Let's be honest. The lovable rogue is also a great name for a ship.
That is a great name. I like the idea as well that just because you're hardened rebels does not mean you're hardened rebels against the Empire. It could be like,
Yeah, you can be rebelling against anything.
or
Local
like
magistrates or
could be that they were from the CIS.
Yep.
Which would be interesting to have a clone.
Yeah. Might also be interesting to
Star
do
Grace.
a Star Trek Voyager where you have like the rebels and then you have like the separatist rebels, you know?
I mean, it could be anything. That's it.
Could be anything.
So, do we come up with a name for the Sheop?
I think
the Grim Ghost is interesting.
Star Grazer.
The Scrap Drifter. The Rad Dust.
Let's see.
The Naughty Piranha.
The Naughty Piranha.
Siren Song. Guts and Glory. The Javelin. The Kulikov. Shield of Sardoth. The Kessel Escape.
The Lament is good.
The Harry Bothan.
The Harry Bothan. Yeah.
That's one from that's for me, baby.
Yeah. We just call it Helm's Deep. Just do a crossover. It's going to protect everybody, baby. The tax evasion.
Tax evasion is good.
Yeah. I think we could do something that has to do with like them wanting to be free. Like uprising or something like that. Should be makeshift face. Like
the Midlife Crisis is also very good. The Dawn
Midlife Crisis is very funny.
Let's see here. Let's you look up
there.
Just like, how about this? You look up basic Star Wars names or things, and I'm going to look up synonyms for freedom.
Okay. Insurgents. The Insurgents.
You could call it the Sovereignty, which is funny because that's what our Star Wars games
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of interesting to do that. Autonomy. What's what was a world that the
divorce settlement. I'm gonna throw out my Helldiver ship name, Bring of Audacity. Mid-flight crisis. That's awesome.
Mid-flight crisis also very, very good.
I like the word herald, like copied with some or like paired with something.
The Dathomir Escape, which sounds like a cool band name.
Yeah.
I do like that name a lot, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Please welcome to the stage the Dathomir Escape.
Yeah, Dathomir Escape. Don Herald is good. Although, isn't that Voyage of the Don Herald? Or no, Don Treader. Oh, Don Herald was a position held within a Keelik nest that was technically that of warrior and emissary. Well, who are our people, too?
I like the candor. Your people? And there's your crew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Trying to think.
Ooh, what if we called it the Sunless Depth?
It's pretty good.
It's another word, another descriptor when reading about the Coruscant underworld. I was thinking about like all of the levels, you know?
I was thinking instead of the Dathomir escape, it could be the Mimban escape. Since Mimban was.
The Undercity Herald. I feel like we're trying too hard. We're real try hard, right? Broken Oath is good.
Ooh, Broken Oath, very good. This might be a thing where we just take it to the stage sucker and put it in a what are those called? A poll.
Yeah.
On the Discord. Sorry. All of a sudden, my brain has just been like, what? But we have been going for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's sort it in a Discord in a poll and see what, after a little bit of time, what.
I like the Broken Oath. That's good.
We're putting the Star Wars Discord.
When does democracy ever work out? Yeah, in the end, we're just going to pick what we want anyway.
What should be the name of the Sorrow Sub personal luxury yacht 3000. It's going to be either the Endless Depth, the Dathomir Escape, or the Broken Oath. Put up for 3 days.
See my new picks in Mountain Rushers Discord. Yes, I found them very troubling, Shaggy.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
They are great.
All right. That's the one I was going. Oh, I was using it for something else, but yeah. Thanks for the link.
Yeah.
Beard, what you got going on, son?
Nothing, man. I'm just trying to get over this cold thing that I've had. I took a couple days off last week, and I ended up being sick throughout the entire time. So, horse crap. horse crap. So I'm going to try that again this week and see how it works. I'm hoping that I'm on the upswing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just here for the Star Wars, baby. Picked up a sweet little Obi boy when I was out with King this week at a new comic shop I'd never been at. The Jabeam Obi-Wan, which is one of the few Black Series ones that I do not have. So
yeah, he went to comic shop.
Yeah, it says comics.
Comics, that's what it was. It was just called comics.
Yeah.
Maybe
Motu.
Yeah, maybe Motu. I don't know what your week looks like, but maybe Motu, and maybe we futz around with 5 parsecs, and maybe Big Pharma.
Yeah, Big Pharma. What is this?
All right. Well, I don't know what else is going on. I did get to talk to, just so people know, I did get to talk to Colin, and we're going to be able to hang out a little bit more regularly now. He's trying to get all of his stuff done from his move, so that'll be cool. We can start getting back to some other stuff. No, I can't do it, man. I can't support Spielberg.
But what about Spielberg?
Disclosure Day?
No, Spielberg.
Dude's a Zionist, not down. So can't do that shit. Also, I don't feel like he's done anything worth watching in quite a while. He does a lot of stuff I feel like he feels is very self-important. Also, man, what's his name? The bad robot guy. J.J. Abrams.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that new movie coming out, like Into the Street or whatever. Into whatever street. It's got Obi-Wan in it. About a street that disappears and it ends up in like dinosaur land.
Interesting.
Does he ever do anything that isn't just like, hey, I'm going to take these ideas from other things and rehash this shit out? And
The Great Beyond? No. Something different. Although that's very funny. It looks like it's Glenn, whatever his name is, Glenn Powell, Jenna Ortega, and I can't tell if that's who else is in this.
And maybe it's just me being completely just kind of
and Samuel Jackson
over a lot of shit, but yeah, that one with the like, oh, we're on a street that just disappears and now it does sound like a Twilight Zone episode, but it's very like done in like a very Amblin style, and it feels very much like him aping as a Spielberg movie, and I'm just kind of like, ugh. Then again, I still really want to see Masters of the Universe, and I actually am very interested in the Grogu movie, because I heard that the relationship between Grogu and Rhoda is a highlight.
It's very fun, and I would love to go and see that.
That Rhoda is maybe the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, I think it was very fun. I mean, I think it's a souped up mega episode of Mandalorian, but good. Super 8 again. Yeah, basically.
I also heard people were like, is this a backdoor Cloverleaf movie?
Huh.
So that also would not surprise me whatsoever. Anywho.
All right.
Is what it is. I don't have to like it, don't have to love it, but you better learn to live with it, because it's the only thing going today.
Yeah.
All right. Beard and I may show up sometime. I'm going to try to do some more things because I got time now.
Yeah.
But yeah, love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for making a Star War with us. And we did some stuff. If anyone's interested in any of the books that we use or any of that cool stuff, reach out.
Dad, will you share this with me? Will you share it with me?
Oh, share this document?
Yeah, so I can read it.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Yeah, we did it.
So yeah, I guess we'll catch you on the flippity flop, kids.
Yeah. Flippity flop flop.